got game audio. Yep, we do. Radio. Well, we welcome you folks to BRL ACC. This is Barcelona. We have a pit stop to come here tonight. And a whole lot more. 1 hour around Barcelona here in Spain. In Spain, mate. Getting ready to go here for this one, mate. Oh, mate. And we're ready to go for intriguing racing here, mate. As Skip is trying to stay ahead of old Dicky Triggy. Where is Dick Trickle's name on the list? Am I blind? I think I am blind. Anyway, John's on top here at the moment, 44.715. And, don't mind me, chat. Ah. Okay, so, on the thing, it comes up, on the leaderboard, it says Blizzy. But his gamer tag on the car says Dicky Trickle. Okay. I'll call him Dicky Trickle, okay? Because that's a fantastic name. So, Ichigo 0.022 behind John. And we've still got some guys trying to do some lap times here. Still got to figure that out. We do. Yeah, chat! Watch him won't go for a full-on lap here. Let's stay on board with Hooperlicious. As he goes to the top of 44.664. Trying to find someone who's on a time here. Sprightly still on some laps. The 888. Craig Lowndes. Bentley. But nice CRL's back. Let's go on board with Skippy for a little bit of a lap, everybody. Enjoy the sounds, the sights of the Ferrari. While I get the points up for... While I get the championship points up for everybody. Second up, looking to see what he can do for the rest of this run after a very mixed weekend in Misano. So let's watch what Skep does here. Where will this put him? Puts him P4. So there we go. Skippy goes P4. So Hoop is on top at the moment, 44.6. Let me get the championship points up for you all. As Hoop improves again. John. Out there on a lap. And Ichigo coming up towards the end of his lap. And oh my goodness me, why is the points... Okay. Alright, I'm very confused. The points are confusing me. Right now. Carnival's in the P5, Raf P6. But we'll be looking for a bit more, so will Nava. And I'm trying to get the points up for you all, chat, but this is it's Yeah, here we go. Championships. Maybe? Yes. Okay. So the situation of the championship here in ACC, it is a 20-point gap between the top four. Ichigo leads by only just 7 points over Raf. Raf in P6, apparently. Nava's still sitting pretty in P3, 10 points behind, so he's not doing too bad. You can find a bit of little something here today. He could do very well as he actually has moved up slightly. Of course, we got Hoop in P4 in the championship. He's only 20 points behind in the Ade. John a little bit further back, but we know John, if he can find some good results, get some points like today, he can be definitely up there. Skep is in P6, could be better, but things just not going well for him. And Ferrari are the top of the tree at the moment in the Constructors Championship. Teams Championship, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know or like a mixed is leading. I legit don't know. I legit don't know who's leading in the teams. So, yeah. But either way, we got 4 minutes to go. Qualifying's going quick. Who is going to take pole position? It looks like Coop's going to be the one to beat, but John, can he find that little extra? Let's see. Ichigo improves, but not enough to be up the top. Let's find John here. He's up on his time. So let's see if John can seal this. Seal it with a stamp and a kiss. It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. 4/10 up. Can he find a good result here? Looks to the line. John, he goes to the top. He goes to the top. That's John. Very nicely done. Here's the Hoop. Hoopalicious. P2. What does Hoop have to do to be a factor here? To try and take pole away from John if he can. To the line. No. It's got one more chance. So we move along. Skeppy's P4. And Skep now. He's one who will want to try to find a bit of speed. Oh, that's Cold Carnival with a spin. That was quite the spin from Cold Carnival. There. As let's see these drivers come into the line. John is up again. He's up again. But is it going to be enough to improve even more? Well, it is. He lost a little bit. We're on board with it and saw the moment he had. He will... He might have just improved. Nava's in the pits. Skep's down. Ichigo is going again. 1 minute 24 to go. Hoop's down as well. So, everybody's on their final runs here. Everyone's on their final laps. Skippy will get another lap around. And Ichigo needs to find a 10th Or more. Definitely more. If he wants to be a challenger here in qualifying for this race. Oh man. So, Ichigo needs just to find that little extra. Looking to find it. Come up to the line. Can Ichigo find a bit? He goes P2. Hoop is out of it. He's done. Does John improve? No, it's going to be pole position for John unless someone comes out of the skies and shocks us all. Skep's in the pits as well. Ichigo, I think, crossed the line in time and he's going to get to one more run. Unbelievable. How much time does he need to find? 1/10. Oh. And we shouldn't have backed out because now we don't know if he's on top or not. So there's only 2 cars left. 44-2, Hoops in the pits, he's done P3. The top 3 look like the best here at the moment. Ichigo, he must have had a moment. It's pole position for John here at the Circuit de Barcelona here at Payne. And that's a good pole lap from John. Have right top, so see how things go. Nava saying the car is just terrible. Where is he at the moment? He's P10. P10. Well, Skip said in the chat, just pace could be hard to find. It could just be the track itself, Nava. Could just be the track itself. But we saw how Nava did struggle in qualifying at Misano, and he did do pretty alright. So I still predict a top 5 from Nava. If he stays out of trouble lap 1, I think he will be a story to look out for in this one. A clean skip, Rav, Cole Carnival, the Deemer in P7, quite achiever in ACC as of late, moving his way up. Of course, we got Gorilla, we got Dicky Triggle in 13th, and Bremo. Always a delight to see what's going on in the mind of Bremo. 1 hour is ready on the clock. And Ichigo and those guys will go through. Track feels super greasy. Yeah, well, we've heard or practice. All the drivers spoke about how tough it was just to get a lap in. So we could see some absolute carnage here in this opening. Oh. Yeah, I know, Bremo. I know. I send the love. I'm just taking the beards. I send my love. You've been doing quite well the last few weeks. As I always say, I never attack a driver. Never do in commentator. I'm professional as. Except for if it's Skeppy. Or New Zealand ride. Make sure he's not watching. No, he wouldn't be watching. He's too busy taping. Alright. Well, we're about to get set here for 1 minute and 52 around here. Mention time stop. Yes. I did. I have mentioned that. This will be interesting. This first half an hour is going to be, well, actually, I think this first 20 minutes is going to be a very survival. There's going to be a lot of replays I think we're going to have here. We're going to be going back on the replay for the first half an hour, I think. Because I think everybody's going to be buying for position. There's going to be some spins. There's going to be some crashes. Who knows? Who knows? And, a shame we don't have a safety car anymore. Alright, so minute left. John, can he get an important win for his championship? If he wants to be near the top of the ladder, I think he needs to have a good win here today. No doubt about it. I think he needs to get a good win here today. That's John. And let's see if he can get it done. 30 seconds. We're about to get underway here. 20 seconds. As I'll come to the line, who is Forts with? Who's the man to beat? Let's find out around Barcelona. One hour on the clock. As we're about to get set for a race full of drama here in Barcelona. Hoop. Here we go. Who is going to take the win for 1 hour around Barcelona? Game, come on. There we go.
Green light.
Green flag. We're racing. And someone's gone off into the grass behind. It looks like Ichigo did not get the best start, but the secondary part of the start, he is trying to challenge John here. John now holds on to the lead either way. Hoop looks to try to buy into second place, and he will. Oh, that's a Cold Carnival in the wall. That's a Cold Carnival in the wall. Hoop looks to challenge for the lead. It looks to challenge for the lead. We'll take a replay what happened to Cold Carnival in a bit. As, oh, that's close between these two, these three. Someone's gone off behind. I can't see who it was. It was Redeemer. Oh, Ichigo might have made a little bit of contact with John as John and Hoop go side by side. They're still side by side. This could end in tears in a second. And John, no, can he hold on? More contact. This is getting dicey. I don't want to go to drive because I don't want the game to give me a different game angle and something goes on. John now looks for the lead again. Can't. Oh, maybe he will. John now looks. Something's going on behind us. As our Hoop and John still side by side, these two go. Ichigo's would have a great view of this battle. Wow. We might not be able to go to a replay. Look at this. The front five. And I told you, Nava's in P6. He may not be the quickest out there, but the consistency of him is moving him up. Whew. So there we go. And we're going to quickly go and look on board and see what happened to car 88. If we can. Let's hope nothing goes on here in this battle. So, things stay steady for the moment. But let's just go and have a look and see what happened to Cold Carnival. Real quickly. Let's find 88. Let's try to do this real quickly before anything goes down with the front runners. Alright, let's Was there any contact? There might have been. Oh, there might have been a touch from Skep. Let's see. There was. Oh, there was, but I'm of the opinion of first lap jitters. That's my opinion. I'm of the opinion of first lap, anything can go down. It's now Raf tries to go for an Ichigo. He doesn't. But yeah, I'm of the opinion of first lap. Let's just say, you know, sugar can go down. Skeppy. Oh, that's just Nava's internet. Okay. This top six right with each other. I don't see Nava, even Gucci Lucci's not far behind in this battle as well. Hey, Primo, if you watch this back, P8. P8 for Primo, it's great to see. And, what's happened to Diggy Triggle? I don't know, where's Diggy Triggle gone? I don't know where Diggy Triggle went. Oh well. Yeah, racing to start lap 1. You know, there is no stewards in ACC. But either way. Hoop with the fastest lap of the race. So this is interesting now. There's a lot going on here. Raf is really trying to challenge Ichigo here. And I feel like John's just now settling in. After that lap 1 between him and Hoop, they're just settling in, those two. And there's Gucci Lucci in the BMW. Trying to see if he can get up into this 6-way fight and make it a 7-way fight. That's pretty much what it is right now with 55 minutes to go. Strap yourself in, folks. We've got a long way here to go as Nava looking to see if he can challenge Skeppy for P5. That's what he wants to do. And John now, these guys really gunning for it here tonight. On to our next lap. See if anyone can topple that lap. I think John's looking good pacey. Yeah, there you go. John with the fastest lap of the race now. So this top two could see each other out. Maybe. But, man, there's a lot to play out here with these guys. A lot to play out here. Here in this one. So, it's like I'm amazed that Hoop and John didn't make contact. They both did superbly well. So yeah, Nava P6 here right now. Let's see if my prediction becomes true or not. And if it goes down within this top 5, he will be there to have a good spot. Ichigo's still sitting there in P3 very nicely. He's starting to pull away from Raf. And yeah, Ferraris, but the Audis are very good as well. And yeah, Ichigo now up in this. Did John make slight contact? Tough to say. It looked close, but I don't know if he did or not. It was tough call, but it was very close between them two. Oh, he has made contact now. Hoops around. Oh, and Skep's gone as well. That has brought Ichigo into the lead. ACC, a 5-6-way battle for the lead. Never ends well. It never ends well. And now Nava looks for a top 3. Oh my goodness. We'll go to a replay on that shortly. Surprisingly, the worst. The person that got the worst of it was Skep. Hoop's car backed away and hit Skep. Wow. So you love the drama, and the drama has been personified. So wow. So that brought Ichigo into the lead. John now P4. Hoop and Skep. I wonder. Oh, Skep now loses position to Cold Carnival. I wonder if Skep or Hoop will try to pit early and see if they can gain something from it. We'll take a notice of that. Yeah, Skep got the worst of that. He copped the worst of it. Unbelievable. So, let's go to the replay, because that's where we're going to really find out and see what went down here. And we want to go on board here with John, don't we? Yeah, we want to go on board here with John. So, I actually want to check and see here. Did he make contact with him here? No, he didn't. Well, let's So let's try to get a better angle of this. Oh, not that type of angle. Here we go. Coming along into the corner. And let me see if we can get an onboard shot here of John. Comes along and... Oh, now... I just wonder... Not so much else, but it's just... This is another better angle of it. Try to see here. Who comes in and... Hoop's just... Oh... Hoop may have just... Didn't get the right angle on it into the corner. And... He's just not pulled up right, and John's had nowhere to go. That's the only thing I suggest that's possibly happened. And then it's just ended badly, hasn't it? It's just ended badly for them. And then Hoop's come along and has made contact with Skep. Skep had nowhere to go, so there you go. Wow. Raf in P6. What's happening here to Raf? John now has gone up into second. And I think Skep's done his pit stop. Skep's done his pit stop. So there we go. But what's happened to Raf? Let's keep looking. Find car 22. He was right with Ichigo. So what's happened here? Oh! Unless that's just the game. That's just the game. Alright, well, okay. Well, unfortunately, we won't be able to see what happened because... Probably because I was in replay. That's probably why. Whoops. Alright. Well, something happened to Raf, and we missed it. Alrighty. I wonder if John or Nava got caught up in it, because Nava lost that spot, but unless Nava's just lost some time here to him, so... As Hoop now's trying to close up here on Gucci, so... That's the battle here in this one. One way to go. So, a fair bit happening with these guys here at the moment. And I said it before, the opening laps, there's bound to be drama. So Skep is a bit further back. Is he just hoping for... What's he hoping for, I wonder? I just wonder what he's hoping for in this race. What's happened for him. Because he's not going to get like a safety car to go his way because we don't have a safety car. So maybe just see what goes down, see what happens, and hope for the best. That's all he could really do. So John now has gone up into second. And John, he's doing well here, John. So he's going to try and see if he can find a bit more time under him. Get a bit closer. Try to get back into it. It's really the story of his race. So we'll see what goes down there. And yeah, see what goes down. If John can try to close up here on Ichigo. In a battle that I'm sure is going to be on for quite a while. It's going to be on for quite a while, I think, between these two. And then let's look behind now. Gucci's been passed by Hoop. And Raf is through as well. So, well, he's trying to come through. He's trying to come through as Raf. And he's got it. Done. Very nicely done. So. And now Skep sits behind Gucci. So. John now's closing that margin down. So we'll keep an eye out and see if anything goes on here. Watch with a keenful eye, everybody. We'll watch with a keenful eye, as we all like to say here in ACC. It's been a bit of a crazy week in BRL. We've had a wild race in the Netherlands for F1 side of things. Nava must have made a mistake because he's now way further back on this top two. That just now allows these two to pull away. That's all it does. It just allows these two just to bridge a little bit away now from Nava and Hoop. And I think that's what Ichigo and John prefer. They prefer it to be less hectic. Rather than be battling with each other at the front. And Night Control, or I forget what he said he wanted his name to be. Night CRL. So Ichigo currently. And sorry everybody, I'm just looking at something here. Well, let's go on board with John actually, and God damn it, go on board with John, and team try to go for this. Gonna absolutely try to gun for it here. Here comes John for the move. Can he do it? On Ichigo. Will Ichigo challenge him hard? No, not enough. Woo. So it's still game on. Oh, he's got the run. He's got the run. Oh, it's close. And John will look to go for the lead. Or Ichigo looks to fight him. Side by side, these two go. This is a great view to have. And John, I think has got it. Yes. But does Ichigo fight him? Ichigo fights him. Oh. Hold your breath. It's tightly contested. And Ichigo holds on. Great battling here at the moment. Hoopalicious is in. He's taking his pit stop. Trying to see what he can gain. But wow-wee, what a battle between these two. John and Ichigo are absolutely going for it. They're going for it here. It's a great battle. It's a great battle here at the moment. Stop-go penalty for Hoop. 30 seconds. Well, that's a big blow. Another contender in this race. Dramas for him. Oh. And that's got to sting. He'll have to take that in the next 3 laps. 30-second penalty for Hoop. Who knows, he might do a cold carnival like last week and just not take it. But with 39 minutes to go, it is still on between these front runners. John's still trying to find a way by. Still trying to find a way by here on Ichigo. And it will not be easy for him. It will not be easy for him to find a way by. Ichigo's holding him off very nicely. Can't find it. So he's still trying to see where the best opportunity lies for him. And I wonder if Hoop will come in here. No, he's just going to try to do fast lap after fast lap. So Skep must have been in the pits for quite a bit because Knight CRL is ahead of him. So a lot went down there for him. But either way, we're back to the front runners. Here comes John again. Looks for the lead. Can he get it this time? No. He's trying to hold it. Oh, he's gone off circuit. And I think Ichigo... I don't think Ichigo realised that he went off circuit. I think Ichigo probably thought that... Oh, he must have thought that John was still there. I think that's what he thought. I think he generally thought he was still there. Wow. Either way, it just resumes again. It's not over. It'll just keep resuming with these two. Superb battle here in this one. A superb battle we're seeing here between these two great drivers. Can John look again? He's going to try. Not enough. No, he's got it. Ichigo's had a moment. And John looks to the lead. He's got it. Can Ichigo fight him back? I don't think he can. Personally, I don't think he can. Unless he gets a good run here. Unless he can get a good run and pull away. Unless he can get a good run here, Ichigo, and I don't think he will. I think this is going to be John to hold on here. Yeah, John's going to hold on. 4 men. Ichigo's still trying to fight it. He's still trying to fight it and stay with him. He's still trying to do it, and that's the spirit we absolutely love here. The never give up mentality. Even if it's going to be a struggle for you, just try hold on. Find your way by. That's all he's going to try to do here in this one. Hoop takes the 30 seconds. He's now behind Skeppy. So that shows you how much time he's lost now. He's lost a lot of time. It's turned out to not be a great day for Hoopalicious. The 2 guys that got hurt in that incident have been hurt massively. Someone's... Oh, Hoop's... That's... Hoop's done. Yep, Hoop's done for the night. Well... It's a shame. It really is. But you got to feel for him. It was an absolute task of a race for him. My goodness me. And he'll be very frustrated with that. And wheel. Oh, so wheel drum is basically for Hoop. Put his TC on 7. So there we go. There we go. So it's just got to feel for him. And he was up there for a possible good result. A real good result, but it's just not ended well. Man. I feel for him. I really do. I feel for him. Either way, we move on. I hate to put it like that way, but you know what I mean. We move on here because John, Cole Carnival, by the way, as well, has a 30-second time penalty. So that's a shame for him. But, oh, Raf has got a 30-second. That's the 3rd driver with... Oh, it's Raf retiring. Raf is retiring. Oh, man. So now we got Raf retiring. I do believe that's what it looks like to me. Yep, there goes Raf. Ichigo's in the pit lane. Wow. Some absolute hard hitters. Some absolute hard hitters in this race. Out. And Raf, for the championship, that's big for him. Oh, man. Wow. So Ichigo with his pit stop. So, yes, hello. So, we come to a point where we had, what? it was six to seven people battling for the lead. To now we go to only two battling for the lead. Can you believe it? I don't. I can't believe that. I told you. A massive 3-4 way battle at the front here in ACC never ends well. Never ends well at all. Cold Carnival, by the way, is still in the pits. Cold Carnival is still in the pits, so I tell you what, a few of them have been really hurt today. They've been really hurt. You got to feel for them. Got to feel for them. A lot of them have been really hurt today. Raptor saying hi. Hello, Mr. Supply Raptor. It's intriguing that a lot of them have been hurt by pit exit. Deem is in. The Deems is in, and Sprightly in as well. Maybe a top 5's on here for Sprightly. And there goes Cold Carnival. This is very sad. We have lost quite a few drivers here in this one. It's a shame. But, yeah, Gorilla is in as well, so... Wonder where Skep's going to end up in this at the end. Where he will lie at the end of all this. Because he's down in P9. He's still trying to catch Knight CRL. He will be one to watch. John's in. Here we go. This is the battle for the lead. Has Ichigo found some time? I wonder. And now Deems has got a 30-second. Unbelievable. The Deems has got a 30-second now. Oh, man. Can you believe that? Nava in as well. And let's see where John comes out. What the margin's going to be. Skep's still in 9th. So he's... Well, he's not having the best days. Gucci Lucci now will be the race leader. He is yet to pit. There's Ichigo. And there goes John. It's a long pit lane, but I think John should have him. I say yes. He will still have him. Close though. And Nava is not too far behind it. Interesting. Nava not too far behind, so he's doing very well. Is Nava. So that's how it plays out here. We have how many laps we got to go? Minutes we got to go. We've got 28 minutes to go, and this is the story between our front runners. John versus Gucci. John versus Ichigo. Nava not too far behind with that fight as well, but it's going to be a intriguing battle to the end. No doubt about it, everybody. So only one person yet to do a stop, and that is Gucci Lushi. So it's our final stop to come. here in this one. But look at this now. Ichigo is closing in. Can he close in enough is the question. And be a factor. Ooh. Can he close in enough on him? $26 to go. And yeah, Ichigo now is closing up here on John John. Can he close up enough? Looks for it. Round the outside. He's going to try to get it done, but he can't. He's not going to find space here to do it. Oh, there's a little bit of a touch. I apologise. He did find space to do it. What a great move. I publicly apologise to Ichigo because that was a great move. Easy says, easy does it. Man, oh man. Did well there. Ichigo, if you're listening, did very well there. With 25 minutes to go. And Gucci is into the pit lane. Skeppy's in top 6. He's finally got 9th CRL. Wonder how those tyres will be at the end. And he's going to try to catch Sprightly. So, top 5 still on here for Skep. Look at it this way. Before that incident all happened, he was P5. He was P5, so to be fair, he's in a good position. Oh dear. So, things now change around. Gucci going to be looking at a top 4 here in the BMW. That's pretty good from the car 222. And he's done well. He's done well, Gucci. He's done very well. So, watch this battle here for the lead between John and Ichigo. Nava's still not too far behind, but I'm sure Nava, even if he doesn't have the pace for the top 2, he'll become a factor at some point in the season and gain some points in the Bentley. He's still basically what Calzona was last season. Just the workhorse and just slowly but surely built to a great result. And that's what he's going to look for here today. No doubt. So, question now is how's this rest of this race going to play out? Basically how the story of it is. Skep's closing in here on Gucci, not Gucci, Luci, Sprightly for P5. So, to bring Skep into a top 5 position, not a bad way to end your day for Skep. That would not be too bad at all. And I'm sure he won't mind he wouldn't mind getting a top 5 here at all. Back with the leaders. John now still just haunting Ichigo behind. Happy Halloween, by the way, in Australian terms. It's not Halloween over in the States as of yet, but it is Halloween here, so looking forward to it. As now, here comes John. Does he have enough? Does he have enough to challenge it? No. Don't end in contact, please. Oh. Nava would be hoping for it in contact behind. He'd probably cry if it ended in contact behind. I would if it happened. John just trying to get close here. Absolutely gunning to get near Ichigo. Got Nava there sitting in wait. Literally in waiting for this to explode between these guys. That's what he wants. But it's very rare to see these two come in terms of contact, so I doubt anything's going to go down here. Watch as I just commentators curse the whole thing. Well, let's see how this plays out for the rest of it. He's still with him. He's still with them, Nava. He's still with them. By the way, Skip has still not got to Sprightly. Sprightly goated. And we got less than 20 minutes to go. What a fascinating battle this has been. John, a massive survivor of what went down earlier on in the race. And I think he's going to absolutely now try to gun for it here with Ichigo. Still can't find a way. But he's trying. He'll be watching Ichigo's every move, every sense of pass, and just wondering, where am I going to find my opportunity? Now, I'm just going to fix camera up here a little bit. We want to go an angle like that, because we're a bit zoomed in. John looks, but again, not enough. There's still plenty of time left in this race. But man, oh man, he is trying to really go for it here on John. John's really trying to go for it here on Ichigo. He's really trying. That first part of this last stint is what's really helped it. What really helped Ichigo as Redeemer comes into the pits. So now it's all about. Well, it's all about seeing what you can do next. Here in this battle. Trying to not make mistakes either. It's one thing you do not want to do. Let's see What happens here? Between these guys, John looks for the move. John looks for the move. Ooh. He got the run, but is it going to be enough of a run to hold on to it? No. Ichigo pulls the car up beautifully. And now, well, you've been John. You just, what would you be thinking? What would you be thinking right now? It just be thinking, well, I've got to find a way to seal the move on this guy as best as I can. That's pretty much the story of it. You just got to try to find a way by if you can. Man. It's a great battle though, isn't it? It's a great battle between these guys. They are tough and absolutely gunning for it. Someone is out of the lobby. I don't know who it was. I can't tell you who it might have been. Skep, P6, Tyres probably aren't doing too flash for him right now. But yeah, he's just gonna sit back and watch. Really, that's all Skep's gonna do. So now John again. I think one of them just took out the breaking board there. They're going for it so hard here, these guys. It's a lot of work to do to get this done. And we'll see what goes down here. That's now John now. Losing a little bit of margin with 14 minutes to go. And he's just gonna... Well, basically just gonna see if he can find a way of gap by. Skep now is slowly but surely getting this margin down between him and Sprightly. It's come down just a tad. And Skep looking for that top 5. I don't think he even thought he could get here today. Wow. This is one hell of a battle to watch. Everyone, this is one hell of a battle to watch. These guys are just superbly doing well. And John again. John again is just, he's trying. That's all you can say. He's trying. He's absolute hard out here, John. But I just don't know if there's going to be enough for him. "12 minutes to go." Everybody sits back, awaits what we could see go down. But I think Ichigo's closing that margin down, extending that margin very nicely. I don't think this will change much. So we're watching Ichigo here. Leader. Doing a superb race here tonight. That's simply it. He's having a superb race. And I think he will just build and build and build in this championship where he wants to be. By the way, Skippy has gotten the move done on Sprightly. Up at a P5 on tyres that would be doing him dreadfully. Sprightly P6. Pretty good result. Pretty good result for Sprightly. And I'm sure he'll be happy with that. No doubt about it. "11 minutes to go. Everybody is just awaiting to see what happens here at the end. So we see John challenging again with 10 minutes to go. He's really wanting to get into this and challenge here for the lead. He really wants to challenge it. Can he though? Can he challenge here and get this done on Ichigo? There's been a few times in this last stint where he's gone close, but he just hasn't had enough to seal it. He just hasn't had enough to seal it. Has John? That's what he's going to look for here. Try to find that little extra edge to seal the move. That's what he wants to do. 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes left in this one. What has been a thrilling, just a thrilling race here at Barcelona. And it's still really not over here. It is not over. Until someone gets the opportunity to make it happen. And John's still trying to find it. Let's go on board with John. Folks, let's go on board with him. And let's see what he can do. See if he can challenge here for the win. Just 7 minutes left. And this is a great race between these two guys. And he's just doesn't have enough to find it. Let's go on board. Let's stick it with this camera. Watch the rest of this. He wants it. You can tell he wants it. But you just gotta find the right way by. Excuse me. Oh, he tried. He almost had a run. He almost had a run on him. And that's what he's going to try to do. Is get close enough to find that little extra and go for it. Whew. 5 minutes left here at Barcelona. We've had a superb race here. A lot of drama. There's a lot of drama. A lot of drama here. A lot of craziness. And it'll just bellow on here in this one. Can John do it? Can John... He's only got one or two more opportunities. He's got to find it. That's what he's got to do. He's got to find it. The opportunity, where the opportunity lies for him. It's even more of the question. To try to hold off John here for the win. I'd say we've got about 3 laps to go. Maybe about two to 3 laps, I'd say we've got left in this one. Credit where credit's due. It has been a great race here for John. Same with Ichigo. And these guys, tell you what, they're doing well, aren't they? They're doing well. John, this is the closest he's been for a while. Does he look for it? Tries to look for it around the outside. Can't, still. Man, oh man. Now he looks for the opportunity once again. They've got a bit of traffic here with Gorilla. Gorilla gets out of the way nicely. Wow. These two, though, stellar. Absolute stunners here today. They've done well, and they're just building on their lead. Nava a little bit too further back, but a top 3 for him, he would be absolutely ecstatic. How about this? Skep, not CRL, still sticking with Skep. So we'll see if not CRL could make things even more interesting. 2 minutes 40. I'd say we got 2 to go after this. 2 laps. Excuse me. But this has been a superb drive here from Ichigo. And John's still looking to challenge it. He just can't find a way by. He's trying. He's absolute trying. Man, oh man. What a great race we have here. 2 to go. 2 to go. Two laps to go, everybody. What an intriguing race we have had. From start to finish. It's not over. But these guys are still gunning for it. They've been gunning for it for at least 40 minutes while they've been near the top, been the top two. And the results just keep building for them. John looks. He saw it. He saw the opportunity. Here he comes. He goes to the lead. But Joe Ichigo, I thought was going to challenge it. He sticks the nose there. Oh, we don't want contact in the last 43 seconds, do we? Oh! Close as you want to get. And John is not going to keep the lead. They made contact. I think that's fair. John holds on. I think Ichigo. He might be a little bit frustrated that John took the limits a little bit there. But I think Ichigo will understand why he did. We're on the last lap. Does Ichigo have one last opportunity to go for it? Oh, what a race between these two combatants. And now, oh, Ichigo looks again. He wants it. He can taste it. He's just wanting to go by. But I don't think he can. He needs to find the opportunity in this last part of the circuit. But I think John might just have it unless John has an error. Ichigo had a great run. He had a great run out of that corner. Does he look? Does he look? John's not giving him the opportunity to go the inside. He's going to have to go the outside. Ichigo. He's going to try to fight around the outside. Oh. But he can't. He can't get on by. And I think, everybody, this is going to be a win. It will be. Unless something dramatic in these last few corners. John will win here in Barcelona. A superb win.
The leader has finished the race.
I would love to get these two in to party, but I've got to head off, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. Credit to Nava in P3. That's a superb P3 for him. That is a superb P3 for Nava. Absolute credit to him. He just didn't have the pace of the top two, but he did well to maintain that P3 here today. That is a great drive, and if he becomes a championship contender, we'll remember that P3 from him. So I'll wait for these next few drives to come through. And again, I'd love to get John Ichigo in, but I've got to head off. It's yeah. Drivers that are wondering why I haven't done pony interviews, it's just because it's just such a tight schedule for me at the moment. Especially when it's 1 o'clock, almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon here in Australia. So yeah, it's a very tight schedule. So yeah, Skep will get a top 5. What could have been, but Skep, I think he knows he didn't have the pace of the front runners today. But I think he'll be okay with a top 5, will Skep. I think he won't mind it. Knight CRL in 6 and Sprightly in the top 7. So John Ichigo, you watch this, but I know Ichigo's watching. Superb race, and I I believe next week we've got the Nürburgring, and I'm actually free all that day. So if you're on the podium, I'm sure I'll bring you guys in. So I'll be able to do interviews again. There's your results. What a race here in ACC. And I am done, folks. Join us next time. F1 side, join us next time here on the ACC side. What a race. A few drivers. Things didn't go their way today. Carnage, everything we love here for ACC. Join us next week. Join us for F1 side. It's a goodbye for now. Love you all.